Hey, what's going on, guys? It's N-Shooter. Welcome back to another video. Now, if you haven't been living under a rock, you've already heard of Jedi Survivor. But given the price tag, is it worth buying? And with that, I'm going to dive into the world of Jedi Survivor, the latest addition to the Star Wars gaming universe. I just started playing this game a couple days ago, and let me tell you, if you're a fan of Star Wars, then you're in for a real treat. Jedi Survivor takes place 5 years after the events of the first game, Jedi Fallen Order, and 10 years after Order 66, also around the same time as the Disney Plus series Obi-Wan Kenobi, at the height of the Empire's reign over the galaxy. The story picks up where the previous game left off, with Cal, a former Padawan, still on the run from the Empire, trying to survive in a world where the Jedi are all but extinct. If you're watching this, you're more than likely wondering if you should buy the game or not. Well, the answer is more complex than yes or no. Throughout this video, I'll be taking you through the ins and outs of the game without any spoilers, and discussing its gameplay, graphics, storyline, and characters, and ultimately helping you decide whether Jedi Survivor is worth your hard-earned money. But wait, there's more. I'll also be sharing my personal opinion on the game, as well as other reasons why you might want to consider buying it. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the world of Jedi Survivor together. Should you buy Jedi Survivor? The answer is a bit complicated. If you're looking for a new Star Wars gaming experience, then yes, you should definitely consider buying the game. The graphics and gameplay are high quality, and the story and characters are deeply explored. However, if you're not a huge Star Wars fan, or if you're looking for a more casual gaming experience, then you might want to think twice before purchasing Jedi Survivor. The game is challenging, and it can be frustrating at times, especially for those unfamiliar with Star Wars universe, or just someone as bad as me. The reason for this is because the controls are really hard to master, and some of the game mechanics can be a little hard to navigate. But there are 5 different difficulty levels: Story Mode, Jedi Padawan, Jedi Knight, Jedi Master, and Jedi Grandmaster. Of these, Story Mode is the easiest, and Grandmaster is the hardest, which can help you out a lot. This game can be very niche, to which people enjoy it the most. In my opinion, the storyline and characters are well written and fascinating. But what sets this game apart is the level of immersion it delivers. The attention to detail in the game world is outstanding, from the intricate environments to the sound design that really brings it to life. They also added numerous side quests, tag teaming, and 5 new battle stances, so you don't have to follow the main storyline and branch off from parts of the game. The side quests are very enjoyable because they help players develop skills and gather information and resources they will need later. The game is also huge. It is about 100 gigabytes more than the first game, at a roughly 155 gigabytes depending on the console. This could be a deal breaker for some people if you don't have too much room on your device, which is a big downside in some cases. But with the tag teaming ability, you can control your teammates and take turns fighting your enemies. This is a great feature because it gives you a better chance in a fight, and also because it's a very uncommon feature in most recent games. As for the storyline and characters, I found them to be very compelling. You play as a Jedi Knight known as Cal Kestis, who has survived the Purge and is now trying to stay alive in a galaxy where the Empire is hunting down all remaining Jedi. The characters you meet along the way are all unique and memorable, each with their own backstory and motivations. I find myself genuinely invested in their struggles and rooting for them to succeed. But ultimately, whether or not you'll enjoy Jedi Survivor comes down to personal preference. Altogether, I highly recommend Jedi Survivor for its excellent storyline, immersive gameplay, and attention to detail. But at the end of the day, the decision is yours. Now, let's dive deeper into the amazing quality of Jedi Survivor. First of all, the graphics and sound design are truly spectacular. From the moment you start playing, you feel like you're in the Star Wars universe. The attention to detail is impeccable, and the game's developers have really done a superior job of bringing this world to life. But it's not just the visuals and sound design that are impressive. The gameplay itself is fantastic. It strikes the perfect balance between challenging and rewarding, and there are so many different elements to keep you engaged. Whether you're exploring new worlds, battling enemies, or completing missions, there's always something to do in Jedi Survivor. One of the things I love about this game is the way it encourages exploration. There are so many hidden areas to discover, and each one is filled with its own unique challenges and rewards. The more you explore, the more you'll uncover, and the more invested you'll become in this game. But it's not just exploration that's impressive. The combat in Jedi Survivor is great. The mechanics are intuitive and easy to pick up, but there's also a lot of depth to the combat system. 5 different stances, As you progress through the game, you'll unlock new abilities and skills that will allow you to take on tougher enemies and bosses. They'll also upgrade your stances. Overall, the quality of Jedi Survivor is truly amazing. The developers have clearly put a lot of time and effort into creating a game that not only looks and sounds great, but it's also incredibly fun and engaging to play. Now, if you're interested in seeing a playthrough series of Jedi Survivor, please let me know in the comments section below. I'd be happy to create a series where I play through the game and commentate with you guys. One of the great things about Jedi Survivor is that it's a game that lends itself well to playthrough series. With its storyline, diverse gameplay mechanics, and stunning graphics, there's so much to explore and discover in this game. With that being said, let me know what you think in the comments section below. Thank you for watching this video about Jedi Survivor, the new Star Wars game that has everyone talking. I hope this video has provided you with valuable insights into the game's features, gameplay, and overall experience. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more gaming content and reviews. And as always, may the 4th be with you. Peace.